Hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live. Hope everybody's doing well. Hi, John. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Must be very late for you down there in the UK. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a couple days that we don't do the live. So, John, I have sent you over the link if you would like to join and you could like to update me and everyone here on how everything is going with you. I'm here still in Colombia. Hope everybody's doing well. We're in the live. We are just here to talk, to discuss, to have updates on everyone's life, on how things are going. If you want to discuss something special, if you want to come in and just ask questions and just talk about life, talk about love, about relationships, about family, about so many things. I have shared the link. You all have it. If you want to come in and join me, I would love it. You're in your city very late and quiet here. I'm sure it's very late. I'm sure, John. I'm sure. It's so difficult to find the right time where we could all meet and just talk, huh? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm still here. I'm still in Colombia and I'm staying in a farm in the city. Hola, primo. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I have shared the link to any of you who would like to join, the live. You could tell me what you're drinking. I am here having a matcha tea because it's a little windy, a little cold here where I'm at. Hope everybody, hey Angel, how are you? Saludos from Colombia. I have shared the link. All of you, please come and join me and you could talk and we could catch up on each other's lives. You could tell me how have you been, if you have questions, if you have issues, if you have anything going on in your life. Welcome. Don't have me here. Talk alone. I have shared the link to any of you who would like to join. Strange, here in England and very warm. Oh, really? It's supposed to be the opposite, huh? You had a Heineken beer with my dinner. Primo, that's good. That's good. You can't go wrong with a nice cold beer. You cannot go wrong. So welcome, everybody. I'm waiting on one of you to come in and to join the live. Trying to do these at least once a week to get updates on everyone's life, how everyone is doing, questions, answers, whatever you want to talk and discuss, we are all good. So welcome, and again, the link is there to any of you who want to join. Nice to see you, primo. Nice to see all of you. Anybody going once, going twice, going 3 times? Whoever wants to come in and join. Angel, saludos. Maybe you can have a talk. What do you think, Angel? I don't think we've spoken yet. So you're welcome to come in and to share an update on your life. Anybody? Nobody? Oh my God, you people are quiet. Don't want to share anything. I'm sure it's late for John, so we're gonna excuse John because it's late where he's at. But you, primo, you had a beer. You can come in and talk. All right. So I'm still in Colombia. I should be here for another maybe 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks. And then that's it. Then I should be heading back home. Back to Miami. But for now, everything is good. Very relaxed. With the family, with the people I love. Enjoying myself, very, very, very relaxed. Hey, John, nice to have you here. Okay, let me add you to the stage. Hello, John, how are you?
I'm okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I could. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. How is everything?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm looking after my dog. So
Oh, you came out for a nice walk, an evening walk. How nice.
I'll show you my city. Sorry, I'm a bit dark.
Very
It's dark here.
special. Very special. Let's see.
So,
That's a nice town.
can I change the camera to the other way? I don't know.
Oh,
Let me see.
that looks
Oh,
beautiful.
no.
Oh, we have our primito on the line. We're gonna add him too. Let me see. That looks beautiful. You live in a town or it's a city, John, or it's a town? Oh, how
Okay.
beautiful. Wow.
Very old.
What a nice place. And it's so special at this time of night. It's magical.
Yeah, it's really
It's
beautiful. Yeah, it's really old.
wow, very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just
Very
taking. Sorry if I have echo. Is that me doing something wrong?
Huh? What'd you say, John?
I'm just. Hang on.
Very beautiful. Very
Am I still here? Yes.
yeah, you're still here. Yes. I'm sorry, there's some people walking, passing by. A little bit of noise. Don't mind. Very
Oh
beautiful.
no, my I had the YouTube open, so it was echoing. I think from the YouTube app. I think it was my fault.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I feel
Yeah.
like I'm like in Disney World or something seeing this.
Yeah,
like a theme
it's really
park.
nice. There's clothes
It's like
shops.
very beautiful.
Yeah, it's just for us, everyone who's here, because everyone's asleep here. It's like 1:30 in the
wow.
morning. Yeah.
All right.
So we
Thank you
get
for
a
sharing
private
that.
tour.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Very beautiful.
Old fish shop here.
And at nighttime and at this quiet time, you can see so much and just
Yeah, I can
bring
probably
it.
sit here. This is probably quite good location actually.
Wow, very
Maybe sit
beautiful.
in.
John, I'm gonna bring the other John on so
Yeah.
he could give us some of his own thoughts on this beautiful town. Kyo primo.
Hey, how are you guys?
Nice to
Sure.
see you, John.
Likewise.
Yeah.
John
John.
number 2.
Maritza gets 2 Johns, 2 for 1.
Hi. Hello.
How's it going, man?
Wow.
Very busy because I'm starting a new job tomorrow, and I'm taking care of my father who's staying with me, and he wants a trip. He wants a day trip, so I'll be driving all day
Wow.
soon
That's
tomorrow
Oh,
and the
your
next day.
friend is still with you. That's very special.
That is.
So
Nice.
it's a
What kind
busy
of job are
time,
you
but it's a good time. Yeah,
What
yeah.
kind of job are you starting?
It's driving related. Yeah, I'm collecting as many part-time jobs as I can find, because or temporary jobs, like the jobs that are not committed.
Yeah.
Because what I really need to do is travel, and I need to travel for to find new friends, shall we say. And so I'm maximizing my time available for that, and so I'm taking work that is not committing me to doing it every day.
Well, John,
So
I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You're
no,
doing the right thing. If you want to take off and go away and have a change of lifestyle for some time, then the
Yes.
less committed you are, the better.
Yes. So
I
it's
agree.
I'm learning how to do this. It's an interesting project because it's normally everyone has a full-time job, or they're really tied down and they can't travel. So it's quite a difficult challenge to find it. But I found one, so it's a good start. In fact, I've got a few others that I've had for a long time. So
Good
yeah,
for
so a few
you.
more, and then it'll work perfectly, and then I can pay for flights and things like that.
That's
So
good.
And how about it? Maybe you get a job, but a fully remote job where you could do online. How have you tried looking for something like that? Because you could do that even if you travel.
yeah, that's getting more difficult for me. The business I had is quiet at the moment, which was very good for 20 years.
Okay.
So maybe it comes back, but I'm taking advantage of being here in England.
Oh,
If you put this here again, see if you can see this.
okay.
I'm here now, and
Beautiful.
I'm
So
taking
Nice.
so I can work here while I'm here. So it's a good opportunity.
That's a nice view. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it looks really nice at nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no one here, no cars. I could walk down the middle of the road.
You're in
But
England,
you
right?
know, and how have you been? How is Miami? How's work for you?
No, work is going good. I was actually gonna wait for you to finish up with him first. I actually had a question for him too, actually.
Go
Well,
ahead and ask him.
I was gonna ask him if you're in England, right, John?
Yeah, that's right.
What time
In
is
the
it over
south.
there?
What's that?
What time is it over there?
It's near 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so it's late
Wow.
night.
Oh, everybody's sleeping then.
Yeah. But I'm
Wow.
not
But
tired because
what a
I'm strangely
beautiful
not
time,
tired.
a beautiful
Yeah.
time to be out and
Yes, it
alone.
is. Because now it's like really warm. It's like 23 degrees centigrade. So it's a very, very pleasant temperature. There's no wind. It's like the opposite of what you've got. There's no wind. It's really unusual for England. It's a perfect temperature.
Oh,
And
So
it all looks clean and safe and
yeah, it
yeah,
does.
so chill.
yeah.
It really
I
does.
don't think I would even want to walk at dark in Miami. I don't think I would do that.
No,
Would you?
it's really safe here. Yeah, it's really safe here. Yeah, like
What?
Thailand. Yeah. But it wouldn't be safe in London. If I was in London, it would not be
Oh,
safe.
okay.
Here's an interesting shop here. Here's like a second-hand.
What part of
These
England?
things are very old, second-hand old things shop. It's got an old clock
What part of
here.
England is this?
This is
Oh,
Salisbury. This is Salisbury.
Oh, okay.
So this is it's an hour from the south coast, and there's lots of very interesting shops here.
souvenirs and little things and
Yeah,
antiques.
yes, a lot of that. It's not been modernized very much, so it's you can see it as it was for hundreds of years. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thank you
Oh,
so much for
You
taking
can
your
definitely
time
send
to
something to
showing
me
that.
express, man.
But I can stay here for a while, so while you chat to everyone else.
Send something to
That's
me express, John, please.
Yeah, you need to come visit me. You can come and stay here. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, what a man! You are the man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope you will do well in your new job tomorrow.
Thanks.
And if they put you as a manager, I'm gonna let them know that you put the man in manager.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm managing my dad as well. I'm managing two people at once. Yeah.
Well,
So
And your father's going to go on the road with you while you drive, while you do your thing.
yeah, you could do actually. That's quite a good idea. Actually, that's
Yeah,
probably quite a good idea. That's actually clever.
if
Share
he
another
could,
day.
then why not? He could get busy, look around, and
Great.
enjoy the view while you drive to a nice
Yes.
place.
Yeah. Like that
That's
nice
awesome.
old building there.
Nice. That's a beautiful view.
Oh,
That's an old hotel. That's
the
an old
hotel.
hotel. Yeah. St. John Street is my name.
Nice. That is
Oh
awesome.
wow, we have also Mr. Ed in the house.
Mr. Ed.
Ed,
Hi,
I'm
Ed.
gonna send a link one more time to anyone who wants to join. Ed, we would love to have you.
Are you originally from England, John?
Yes, I'm from a different part of England. I'm from the east, southeast, and I'm now in the southwest.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, not far away really. By American standards, it's very close. But we have a different accent. In England, we have different accents everywhere. So the southeast, they talk differently to the southwest. So
And you could tell the difference.
they can tell where I come from. Yeah, they can tell I'm not born here just by how I talk. Yeah.
Oh,
This
wow.
is
I think to the rest of us, you all sound exactly from the same place.
yes. Yes, the northern accents are more difficult. They're more interesting. The northern accents like Manchester and Newcastle. Here's a really old house.
Well, you
Here's
have
a
a
really
very
old
nice accent.
Not bad.
Show you this one.
I
This
like
old
that
house.
view.
I don't know whether you can see that, but
I like that view though, man.
that's really old. That's probably about 500 years old. That building,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
that house
Yeah,
there,
European
with wood,
history
with
is very
beam.
interesting.
Probably going to get a noisy car in a moment. It's coming around the corner.
No, it's all good.
Actually, I can sit here for a bit.
European.
Wow, I feel
People
so
with the car.
privileged to have this nice road without having to actually go there.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Mr. Mr. Ed in the house. We're gonna add him now. Wow, I feel so connected. Oh, I did it.
Mr. Ed.
I have to actually go there. Okay, we have
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed in the house. We're gonna add him now. Wow, Ed, you under the flu? Oh, I did it. I have to actually go. Oh. Ed in the house. We're gonna add
My
him now.
connection is, I think, is slow.
Very slow.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna remove him and then come back, Ed.
Yeah, you've got to buy one of these SIM cards that I've got, which is like unlimited internet. It's really, really worth it. If you've got 5G, unlimited internet, it's so good for this. So reliable. Because I talk to my children in Thailand, so I'm dark now. Light.
How many kids?
I've got 2. I stand in front of the traffic light, but I talk to them. They're great fun. They're so reliable. They're very interesting jobs, very interesting careers, which I couldn't say on here, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah, they're good. So I'm looking forward to visiting them as soon as possible.
Oh no, definitely. If you get the chance to go to Thailand, yeah, definitely visit the kids. Hopefully, hopefully that would be like a exciting trip to see them again.
Yeah, it's like my heart is there, but you know, my passport is here. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's it.
My
I've got
passport is
a
here.
light in the moment. Got a light coming up.
But your heart is there, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, but with the internet now, it's like we can be together even though we're in different countries, so it's not a problem anymore, is it?
No,
Like
but I
we
do.
can chat. You guys are in America and South America, and it works. You know?
That's good though.
Yeah.
But when there's a will, there's a way,
Exactly.
and you'll
So-
definitely.
If I'm careful and work hard and a little bit of luck, it'll be excellent. So yeah,
No, definitely.
that's
Yeah,
the truth.
I'm sure you work.
And you have a very nice personality, John. Very, very optimistic and
Yeah, definitely
energy.
optimistic.
very.
You can
good
be too optimistic sometimes, and you know you can be too optimistic. But it's better to be that way around. I
It's
think.
good to be a realist, not to live in
Yeah.
la la land, because at least you're
Yeah.
doing something pro towards your goal. You're not
Yeah, I
just
know. When it
optimistic
works, it's so good.
life and waiting for it to fall on your shoulders. You're not just waiting. You're doing something, but you're there.
Yeah.
You'll make
I'll
it
be
soon.
dark for it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, but it's a nice view though of England.
Yeah, so I'm going to a darker street at the moment. We'll be in a park soon, hopefully.
Oh, I feel terrible for Ed. His signal is really bad. Why don't you join Ed? You should join with your cell phone. Maybe you have better signal with your phone.
Maybe that could work.
Yeah, the SIM cards tend to be better than Wi-Fi often. Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, lately Wi-Fi sucks. Even here.
Is this a bird in there? Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. In Thailand, they moved to their phones for the internet. They stopped using Wi-Fi because if you live in an apartment block, you've got so many neighbors and you're sharing the signal. Your signals are fighting against competing with each other. So, excuse the car.
Ed is gonna say he's charging his phone. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna close my
CJ,
window.
welcome, CJ.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna close my window right behind me.
All right, close your window. You let us know when you're available. CJ,
So yeah, so progress is slow. You know, it takes a long time to achieve things, but every week it's a little bit better. You know, you move things ahead a little bit every week. This old
and what is
church.
this, a church?
Yeah, got an old church.
Oh, very beautiful.
What we got here? There we are.
Very nice. CJ, would you like to come in and join us on the conversation? The link is above. We're talking about whatever you want to talk about. Life or love. Okay, now we're going to add John again to
John's
conversation.
back.
Done. Thank you for the nice walk. Oh, we have Nathan. You only date cougars. Ay, 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 Nathan. What are you gonna do? Only date cougars? Mamma mia.
No,
I can't see the chat, so I don't want to break my
Nathan's gonna have to go where to
connection.
the zoo? Do they have cougars in the zoos? Where do they have the cougars?
oh my god.
No, I'm joking, Nathan. You could date whatever you want. You
Whatever
just
floats
turned
your
30. Oh, happy 30th birthday. Give me some of your ears, your years. I want 30 years. You love beer. My opinion about beer, I love a cold beer. You cannot go wrong with a beer. And I
Yeah, no,
actually made a
definitely.
friend and he only drinks warm beer. Ooh,
No, it's much better cool.
of course.
Much better
Yes.
cool. Actually,
Beer
I
is
bought my beer like the other day from a gas station on my way home from work the other day, Prima. So I bought a 6 pack of Heineken. So I drank the first one today, so I still got 5 left.
but you didn't drink it while you were driving.
No, why would I do that? No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, for dinner.
At the gas station.
No, I bought it at the gas station, but I didn't drink the first beer until I got home for dinner.
Oh, okay.
No way, I would be crazy. Honestly,
Well,
it'd be
listen, if you drink and while you drive, that's okay too.
no, but
Once in a blue,
that's not me.
one of my girlfriends drinks like 17 per day. Oh, mamma mia,
Oh,
CJ.
all right.
Mamma mia, she likes the beer.
Wow,
Yeah, you
17
can't
per
go
day.
wrong with a beer or a nice glass of wine or even a glass of whiskey, right?
Whiskey, I don't try very often. It's
No?
like beer or wine for me. But
Okay,
whiskey is
beer and
very
wine.
rare.
Okay.
Whiskey is very rare for me though.
And
Yes.
in the UK, you're big beer drinkers, huh, John?
Yeah, we like beer. We like cider. Where I am, we like cider, which is from apples, and we like
Oh,
beer. We like
cider.
beer.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
apples are free. Because there's so many apples, they cost nothing. So people
oh,
make alcohol from them, and it's absolutely delicious.
I remember
Yeah.
one time trying like it was like an American beer that had like an apple flavor. It was really good. I think it had like orchids in the title, if I remember well.
Right. Yeah.
I can't remember like off the top of my head, but I remember it had like orchid in the title of
Yeah.
the
There's a lot of beers. There's a lot of local beers. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
had like, an apple flavor beer. It actually tasted like pretty
and an
good.
apple a day keeps the doctors away.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep drinking
And
those
the
beers.
Oh,
dentist.
I saw a show on Netflix. I think it was filmed in the UK. Really good show
Yeah.
about this guy. I forgot. Did you see the show? It was a series
I don't
where
know.
where a bigger lady falls in love with him, and she's
Cool.
after him and after him and after him. No, you didn't see it.
Not
Where
me.
she's kind of like scary, and then at the end, he even falls in love with her. I like the show.
Yeah.
No, I
Interesting.
don't remember. It was on Netflix. Okay, do we have Ed
Yeah. I
in the
think.
house?
Yeah.
Oh my God. CJ says, I would like to know why when my girlfriend drinks, she is very. Oh no, I'm not going to say that H word. Why women react like that to alcohol?
Yeah.
It brings out their true selves.
Yeah, alcohol brings out the true self in everyone.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
tell me if I am wrong. There is a saying that they have here in Colombia. I am not saying anything, but they said that when que el hombre cuando se emborracha se le moja la canoa. And it means when men drink, when men become drunk, they begin to love everybody and everyone the same.
They feel happier.
Where
Like-
they basically like they do not differentiate on whatever it is, lady or boys. They just love everyone when men get drunk. That's what there's a saying like that here in Colombia.
Like, I
Yeah.
guess, like like being in that moment when you're kind of like tipsy or drunk, you're in the in that moment of time, you're like in a happy vibe. You're like you're being very friendly, very chummy with people. Hey, let me give you a hug. Hey, un abrazo a todo. So I guess
Okay.
like
Yep.
drinking that much kind of like gives you that vibe. You're like that you're very open and you just want to be very like very personable with people. I guess when you're drinking.
Okay, okay,
I'm a
okay.
like this is just my perception.
Today I drank 1.5 bottle of whiskey. Oh my God, 1.5 bottle? You
Wow.
poor guy, CJ. Tomorrow you're gonna not even be able to stand up. When I have 2 shots of whiskey, that's it. I'm done for the night.
Yeah, Ed. I think he's probably right about the beer that I'm talking about. Angry Orchard beer. I think it might be that one because I remember it had like orchard like in the title. So I think that's the one that Ed is referring to on the comments.
Yeah.
I thought this was work, oh, CJ, you're so beautiful. Thank you, CJ. Oh, such nice comments. You guys, I love all of you. I love all of you.
We love you too.
I'm so happy
This
to
is a-
see you and to talk to you and to get ideas from you and to see what's going on with you and to
And how's everything?
And-
How's your week been in Colombia, though, querida?
Colombia has been very good.
Yeah.
I've been horseback riding.
Nice.
I've had a great
Wow.
time. I've gone out salsa dancing a few times, so I am enjoying myself.
That's good though.
Yes,
That's good. Yeah.
yes, it's
And-
all been good.
How are your sister and your nieces? How are they
They're
enjoying?
all good. They're all good. They arrived last week and they're happy. And that's it. They're just enjoying their native country.
That's good though.
Why
Are
are
they-
there so many?
Why are so many 4 stars from Colombia?
I don't know. I
don't
guess
know
late
either.
here they want to show their goodies to everyone. I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Well,
really
there's
good
a lot-
tour.
There's 4 stars
You're
from
right.
everywhere, Nathan.
I'm going back
Yeah,
now.
John.
I've gone the
Great.
wrong way.
Oh, good thing
There's
you
a
have
closed
us.
door. In the daytime, I can go there, but not in the nighttime.
Yeah.
We're keeping you company, so you'll
Yeah,
be
but-
okay.
Thanks. Yeah, exactly. It's great. This is the internet. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's impossible. You can't be lonely. It doesn't exist anymore. You know.
I
Right?
think being a tour guide is your next card, my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've got
Yeah,
this.
unbelievable what the internet can do. Can do such great things, but also such terrible things, huh? The
Yeah.
best of both.
Yes.
That is true.
You have to use everything in a positive way. Yeah. When I
Yeah.
started traveling, there was no internet at all. There was absolutely none. When I went to Thailand, I had no idea what it looked like. Absolutely never seen it. Never seen a photo of Thailand. Just went there. And now you can stay at home and see it, and you don't have to go. You can see every street. Oh,
Yeah, I
flowers.
remember when I started traveling, you would only have that the book, the Planet book. What was the name of that book?
Yeah.
There was a book.
Lonely Planets, the Lonely Planet. That's right.
There you go. Yep. That was the
That's
only thing you could find to give you ideas on where you were going.
Yeah. We used to joke about that, and then it became websites. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen the whole cycle, the whole cycle
Yeah.
from before internet to after, and now you've got AI and everything like that. So it's changed a lot.
What do you think of AI?
Well, it's a problem for me because I'm in software, so AI is going to replace me in that sense. It's going to replace
Oh.
programming. So my career of I don't know, since I was at primary school, and I bet on computers being my career when I was about 10 years old. So yeah, that could be at an end. It could be, but it might not be. Because if you can use AI to make great things, then maybe the career continues. So we shall see. So I'm doing
Yeah.
lots of other things like driving and things like that, just to be on the safe side. But that'll be
Okay.
robot cars, won't it? There'll be self-driving cars.
It's good
So
to
that
see
could go.
something if you want to like look for a side job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
work
But what do you
getting
think about AI relationships?
not interested. No, I
Yeah,
the field I work in is very people-based.
good.
It's kind of a little bit it's people-based, very personal. It's kind of health related. So it's very, very personal and very sort of a lot of private stuff, that things about people's lifestyles and things like that. So AI doesn't know that sort of thing, and it's not something you would want to tell AI, really. You wouldn't, some things, like I'm happy to tell you right now I'm in Salisbury, but I might not want the whole world. Well, I do, quite happy because this is public, right? But say I didn't want people to know where I am, you see, so you have a private life. And so AI is doesn't fit very well with that. So and anything that's personal will be AI safe, I think.
Well,
Maybe Nathan wants
I work
on the chat
I work
with
my
us.
second job, John, and like I do like hospitality and
Yeah.
logistics related.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've got friends who have a nail shop, for example, and they make nails for ladies.
Oh,
The art on the nails, and that's completely safe at the
yeah,
moment.
Yeah,
That's
that's
safe, and they're doing very,
really
very well. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So you just have to stay with the people, because
yeah.
people can spend money. Machines don't spend money. They they don't want anything. So if you serve people and take care of people, especially older people, for example, then you've got a good, you've got a safe career, really,
No,
because
definitely.
you're helping real people. If you focus on that instead of abstract things like games and things like that, well, that might be more difficult to make money from in future.
No, definitely.
If you're making people happy and making them, not lonely or whatever, then you've got a very good career.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's good to work around people. Like at my second job, I deal with people all day long, man. Like I work in the terminals. Maritza knows what I do on my second job. But
Yeah,
I deal with people. Like I work at the port in Miami as my second job, so I'm there on the weekends. And dude, I
yeah,
deal with like thousands of people, man. Like
yeah,
like, people going on cruises. It's like maybe like 6,000 people, give or take,
yeah,
more or less. So, and it's very fast paced. So I'm always like, I joke with them. I make them laugh. I'm always like, hey, happy Saturday, happy cruise day, happy Father's Day. Enjoy your
yeah,
trip. Don't think
yeah.
about work or school, and they start laughing. They're like, oh, we will definitely, like joking around. So I
Mm,
try to like, break the ice with them when I'm, at my second job.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
and I be getting tips too. So I'm like, man, I love the extra money.
yeah.
Oh, that's so
See,
special.
So
that's
yeah,
the
so,
idea of what I'm starting. I'm starting a very people job, and there might be tips, there might be other work that comes from it. If people get to know me, then they can say, oh, well, I can help them with this and that, other things.
yeah,
So I think it might be a good, like, grow nicely.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
working with
I always try
people
to like
is so
conversate
beautiful
with
and
them,
rewarding.
just to like kind of like start their day in a way. Well, like whenever I'm like encountering people, I always like try to like initiate conversation with them, just to say
Yeah,
hello, how's it
yeah,
going,
yeah,
happy cruise day, want to switch places, want to make a new friend, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I, so they start, but they know I'm joking, so we're laughing together.
yeah, yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like, hey, can I be part of your family?
yeah,
So yeah,
But
so
it's good because you make them even happier before getting on those cruises.
yeah, exactly. Like sometimes, you'll see people kind of like, oh, they're tired and stuff like that because they have to get up so early just to get to the terminal. So, but once like, somebody may encounter them, like, I don't know, I kind of like adopted the strategy for me at least, and it's kind of like worked with me and it gives me tips. So
yeah. Excellent, excellent. Yeah,
yeah,
brilliant.
they're like, oh, here, son, here. I'm like, oh, thank you, Dad.
Yeah,
So
Well, John also has really nice energy. Both Johns.
yes, yeah.
And I'm
John
sure
Cole. Yeah, yeah,
people see that.
yeah, no, definitely. And no, and like sometimes like, they'll compliment me too, actually, like what Maritza just said too, actually. They say like, oh wow, you have very nice energy. I'm like, oh thank you. I just humble thank you, you know.
yes. There's not many YouTube channels that I spend a lot of time on. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're very special, Maritza. Yeah,
Oh,
you've
thank you
got
so
it.
much, John. The idea is to be yourself and not to do anything for the attention or for the tips or for nothing. Just be your authentic self, and if something nice comes along from it, then beautiful. If not,
Absolutely.
still beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Yeah, we all have a different path, and it's very nice when you find it and you get these clues that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It is very true. Yeah. Like for me, like I actually like I enjoy working. Actually, I like both jobs, but like my second job, uh, the second job is fun. As I mentioned, like it is fast paced, so it's like, you're dealing with people like left and right. So,
Yeah.
like you're always like trying to like help them out, and it's like, like I said, like you're dealing with thousands of people, and everybody, people come in different times. Sometimes it may start off like a wave, like a small wave, and then it becomes like a tsunami when it's like rush hour.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
But it's fun though. It's fun, like meeting people from like all over the world. So
Yeah.
yeah, like everybody's like, it's like a huge melting pot in the terminal. So, but yeah, but I've worked in hotels too in the past, like years back, and cruise lines too as well. So
Yeah, travelers are the most relaxed people. I mean, on the subject we're talking about, I've found the most interesting ladies from England I found abroad. I find that people are a lot more talkative when they're on holiday than when they're at home,
oh yeah,
and
Absolutely.
really astonishing difference.
yeah, no, I agree.
I mean, like the quality in many different ways, the many different qualities of ladies is seen for me has been way higher abroad, even from where I come from, even from England, even from
That is
Europe.
so true. That the
Yeah,
best
it's
of
true.
us comes out when we are traveling. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah,
I agree too.
Our best open personalities, our kindest selves, our happiest, our most smilest. We are
yeah.
so different when
There's
we're
no
traveling.
stress. There's no
When we're
stress.
traveling, or
Yeah,
and I would say when you're traveling, or when you have a beer in your hand and you're drunk.
yes,
Uh,
yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Thing is, I've always felt I had to work a lot, so I've never really got serious. I think the first year of traveling, I was properly drunk. I was like went full on, But after the first year, I was like, no, I've got to probably be sensible here and try and make money online or whatever. And so I never really went big on alcohol. But half my friends were serious alcoholics and had
wow.
a great time. But
Yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of
I
them had
took
shorter
skate.
lives as a result. But they, and the other half of my friends were completely sober, and they were like the digital nomads that on the Apple MacBooks, in internet cafes and interesting places around the world.
Yeah.
And there were two really separate groups, and I was the only one that really was comfortable in both groups somehow.
John, do you have a date where you think you might be leaving?
Well, my daughter wants me to go for New Year, which gives me 6 months to get organized.
That's a
But
good time.
I'd like to go sooner, but to be realistic, that's probably about right. Yeah, it's probably
Hopefully
about right.
you get to go to see your daughter.
Yeah, so I mean,
John, you know what
to
I
be honest,
have done in the past? I
yeah,
have not done it lately, but when I was much younger and I was a little bit more free, I would
yeah,
also maybe rent out even my home 1, 2, 3 months if I want to
yeah,
go out abroad for 1, 2,
true.
or 3. I would do that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
not asking you, but it's
Yeah,
extra cash. It's an easier push.
yeah,
There's
yeah. That's right. I could make mine into a sort of holiday hotel. Could make one
yeah,
room in my house. It's very unique. It's actually a very interesting place.
and
It
now
would
with
it would
social
work.
media, you could even
My father's staying there now.
rent.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also my father could stay there. I mean, he said, well, he could stay there a few months and I go to Thailand and he looks after the house. So yeah, there is, yeah, that's very true. That's the way it'll go. What a friend of mine, he's got a really good friend to look after his house. He lets him stay there free, but he's really reliable. He's a high quality, he's a chef. So he's high, he knows about taking care of things well.
No, but
And
what I'm saying is to have people not take care of your house, but rent your house while you're gone.
yes,
So you
yes,
can
and
get
it's
extra
extra
cash.
money. Yeah, Yeah, because you never know when you need the money. That's right.
Right.
True.
Even if you think you can survive, and we're back in the nice streets.
Ed,
Yeah.
and you still don't have good reception to join us? Because we have Ed here, but not good reception. Hi, John. Well, I hope you make it. You make it definitely within 6 months as you're planning.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
so too.
I'm gonna take on as much work as I can find that is flexible. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it's good to keep your options open, my friend.
To be honest, as soon as I get comfortable money, I'm gonna go so fast. I'm gonna just go. So I won't wait for New Year. If it happens sooner, but we'll see.
No,
Just go when it happens.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
you.
Definitely.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No. How did which one like which place do you like better, Thailand or England?
I used to say definitely Thailand, and my mum used to, when she visited me in Thailand, she said I was always Thai. It was always my personality. It really fit well to it. But
Oh.
And you
now,
were always tired?
no, so Thai is like my personality is like Thai
Oh, then
people.
you had a Thai personality.
I'm kind of
Okay.
relaxed, slightly friendly, sort of not stressed. That's the Thai way. They don't allow themselves to get stressed, really. It's like if they're stressed, it's like a disaster. It's like not allowed.
That's a deep
It's
personality.
a really good culture. But it's a big world.
People are
I think
very sweet.
really, I just want just to make the best of my life wherever it is. So it's not a problem, because you can't guarantee, you can't fall in love with a place like Thailand if they don't allow you to have visas 1 year. It's like in 2020 they threw everyone out. When the virus came through.
Another you have to leave, huh? It cannot be
Yeah,
forever.
so you can't. If you don't have a passport, you can't be sure. So you have to have your feet in 2 countries, really.
Wow.
If you want to be abroad, if that's what you like, you still got to have one foot at home, really.
Your kids cannot give you citizenship? Not even your kids?
Yeah, they can't, because I was there until they were. Well, we decided not to. It's a complicated decision. I gave my girlfriend the chance for everyone to come to England about 15 years ago, and I said, but we've got to live in the north of England where it's cheaper, not like here, and we've got to live in the north of England where it's cheaper. And she really didn't want that, because she'd seen how nice it was where my dad lived in Cambridge.
Oh, okay.
He lived there at that time, and
Good.
yeah, so it was a bit unfortunate, because she later regretted that. She thought, no, should have, because when she later had friends that had a good time, and they had a great time in the north of England. So, yeah, so yeah, it was a mistake, really. But the children are Thai, 100%. They got Thai passports, but I'm kind of happy. My son he prefers Thailand. I think I would prefer, if I had to choose, I would choose Thailand. So, I think that's where we all really want to be in the long run. Probably. We shall see.
It shall work out.
Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. There's lots of ways. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because now I'm old enough for a retirement visa, so there's that as well. So you can rent, like Maritza's saying, I can rent out my house in England and get a retirement visa in Thailand and stay there for a long time. So it's very possible.
That's good. How long is the flight normally from, let's say, England to Thailand?
Yeah, it's not so bad from UK. We're closer. It's quite far if you're in America.
Yeah.
It's
12
about
hours.
Yeah, it's about 12 hours, but you can split it. You can stop off halfway and take a break if you like. You can stop at Dubai or somewhere like that and have a break. So it's not a bad journey, really. I've done it so many times. It's get used to it. But it's not like Spain, where you could go, in a couple of hours or an hour and you're there. It's not like that. It's
Thank
worth
you
it.
so much for the nice drive around your city.
Yeah, we're back.
Very
We're back
cool.
where we started now.
I think being a tour guide is your calling, though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If I could, yeah, I mean, I might find a way to do that. I would. I probably would really enjoy that.
I
What?
probably
What
would
was that?
myself.
Go down this street again.
I think I would.
Yeah, doing tourism work because you're working with people that are not
Dealing with
stressed.
people all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Your job
Yeah,
is to
yeah, you can explain what's nice.
tour guide is your calling, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. I'll look out for ideas in that. I would like to do that. Yeah, yeah. So this is our big market. We have a big market here. This is huge market area. We have a giant market here twice a week on Tuesday and Saturday.
Yeah, it looks like my mic. Can you hear me? Or
Oh,
no?
Yeah,
Ed is
hi.
back in the
We can hear
house.
you.
Ed, yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, I mean my camera is not working though. It's so weird. The microphone's fine, but this camera. Look at this avatar. I'm like a gray out little
We
Apple
hear you,
icon.
but we don't see you.
Okay, but we can hear you. We know you're alive.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
We just don't see you, though. That's all.
is anyone alive out there? Can anyone
Woo,
hear me?
we're alive. We're alive.
There's the tour guide right there. That's the man.
Yeah, no, I've been enjoying that though. At least John's been giving us a
Feel
show,
free
really.
Yes. Next, you gotta take us to Electric Avenue, okay?
to. Yeah.
Ed, where you're in New Jersey, Ed?
New York, love.
New York, New
Well,
York.
close
Okay,
to New Jersey's close enough. I mean, it's like minutes away.
okay.
Yeah.
You have to give us a nice tour of your city, of your town.
Yeah, when my camera's working next time
Oh,
and when you're doing a live like maybe in the daytime or something, because we're on the East Coast, so maybe when you're back in Miami, you do a day Miami thing. I'll do a day in
oh.
New York.
But look
Do
how
like a
beautiful the evening looks where John is at.
well, we could do evening too. I mean, Manhattan is City of
Popeye's
Lights, right?
over there.
Or like Brooklyn or something. I mean, I could do something over here, but I have to find like like a light spot. Think of something. Cause
What
this
part
over here, it'd be like a bunch of houses. I mean, y'all.
Please
Yeah, I had
excuse
to
me.
drive. I don't live here. I drove in my car to get here. I'll get in the car soon.
Marissa left us. She got an
It's not
emergency.
far from where I live.
Marissa left her own life. Yeah.
Oh, God. Damn. That's not nice. No, I'm sure
It's
she'll be,
hilarious, bro. She left the.
she does. No, but she'll be back. She'll be back.
It might have been like her mom. I saw her look at her phone. It must have been her
I'm
mother or
back.
something.
There you go. There she is.
No, I had to open the garage because my mother's here.
I just said, like I said, help her mom.
He called it.
And-
He called it.
Yep, she just arrived.
Mom
Your mom
Dukes.
for me.
I will. Thank you.
Mama Dukes.
Definitely. What part of New York are you in, Ed? I forgot.
Staten Island. Or I call it Staten Italy.
Ah.
Yeah. It's like basically in between Brooklyn and
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah. No, I went to New York last year and I got to go. It was actually my second time in my life going to Staten Island.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that's crazy you'd even get here, bro. The fact that you even got here, I'm like, I applaud you because most people are like, Staten Island, what the fuck? Staten, why would you go to Staten Island?
No, I went with my dad. So I remember like we walked around that day. We walked around Manhattan. Oh, and that same day I walked on the Brooklyn Bridge for the first time.
Yeah,
We
that's like
walked
the
from
typical
Manhattan
thing.
to Brooklyn, and we walked around that day. Like we were, we started off in Queens. Took the train to Manhattan. We did his errands, walked around Manhattan, and then from there took the ferry to Staten Island. Walked around there, came back to Manhattan, and then from there walked around and walked past crossing.
That's
Brooklyn
cool
Bridge.
though. You did the ferry experience, man. That's what I tell
Oh
people.
no,
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, I've done the ferry experience twice in my life, both times. My first time going to Staten Island when I was like 12. This was like back in '98, in the summer of '98.
Yeah,
But last year was like my second time after like 25 years almost.
Hola.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, the only place I didn't go to last year was the Bronx.
Well,
But
yeah, I
I've been
mean,
to the
not to
Bronx.
say you're not. I wouldn't
I've been
say
to the
you're.
Bronx before though, but I just didn't go last year.
I wouldn't say you're missing anything, but you know, what I mean, the Bronx. Like, don't get me wrong. I could take you to some place. Like, there's even like some spots. Like, it's you know, some Italian spots that are low key
Ed,
that I could take
is
you.
Staten
Yeah.
Island where they filmed the Jersey Shore?
No, the Jersey Shore was filmed in like
Uh,
Point Pleasant, New Jersey,
yeah,
Seaside
yeah,
Heights, New
it was in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
yeah, they did film a little bit, like I think on the island, but that was like, I mean, there's
But
a
it was
couple of
but it
people,
was more on in New Jersey though,
a
like in
couple of people from Staten Island. I mean, so funny you asked that. Like, so the situation, like Mike, his he has an uncle that that is pretty. My grandmother used to, you know, like kind of have to do business with or whatever. And then my dad actually hung out and grew up with his father when they were younger. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they were, yeah. And then
So then
it's a
both of
small,
you, so then you're the same age, more or less.
almost, yeah. And then, I mean, and then Vinny actually, his parents live like probably 10-minute drive, not even from me. He used to order pizza from the pizza spot that I used to get. He likes a small arugula pie. I actually delivered him a pie when they were filming, and it was
oh for
Oh,
hilarious.
did you?
oh
Yeah, because he
wow.
was home. Yeah, and I was, and he actually went to St. Rita's, which is like right up the block from me too. My best friend,
Wow.
went to this, was in the same class with him when they went there. But yeah, it was too funny. Like he answered the door when I delivered the pie. I thought it was for his father because his dad was usually a regular.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, you guys filming another season?" He's like, "Yeah." Well, he's like, "I ain't saying nothing too much though." And then yeah, that was like the last season they filmed, like right before. Cause I haven't worked there in a while, but you see him around in the neighborhood every once in a while. Vinny, I mean, the others, the girls, like Ronnie was from Queens, so I yeah, I don't really know what his situation is, but it's too funny. Like that show, man. I probably could have been on that show if it was in the right timing.
Maybe, maybe.
I was hooked up on that show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
started
that's
watching
why,
it
like.
like after I started watching it like in the second season when it was filmed in Miami. That was
Oh
when
yeah, well
that was when I first started watching it.
that was a whole nother vibe, man. That I
Uh,
was like kind of jealous of them when and then they did Italy too. It was like
oh
really.
yeah, they did Italy as
I'm
well.
like, damn, man, like MTV, man. I'm like, y'all are blessing these mofos. But the
Yeah,
Italians weren't too happy with them going there though. They were like,
they
no, get out of
they
here.
exactly they rubbed them the wrong way. Like, vai de qua,
Yeah, exactly. Get the
pretty
fuck
much.
out
And,
of here.
and do you speak Italian?
Nah, I speak more Spanish. Me hablo español más than Italian, you know? Yeah.
Hablas más español que italiano. Okay.
Yeah. No Italiano. My
Ed,
grandfather's
the
Sicilian.
lady.
Oh
Huh?
wow, my
Tell
cousin's
us about
husband
Gemma.
is Italian himself. He was born in Brooklyn, but his dad was born in Sicily, actually.
Yeah, the
Yeah, one of my
Sicily.
cousins that lives in New York. Both my cousin and her husband were both born in New York. My cousin in Queens, her husband in Brooklyn. But my cousin's husband's dad, he passed away a few years back. He was born in Italy. So I remember like I met him like one time like a few years back, and I remember like I was practicing talking Italian to him. So
That's cool. You probably talking more than me, man. Like I probably, you know, so it's cool,
no,
man.
like well, lately at my second job, I've actually been talking a little more Italian at my second job because I've been running into Italians. They just
Well,
come up to me and they think
especially
I'm
if you
Italian.
speak Spanish, it's like 10 times,
It's easier. It's easier.
easier.
They
Yeah,
just
like because even
they
the
look at.
French, like my boy used to speak French,
I
and he
find
used
French
to
so
come up to
difficult.
me. He
I
come
find
up
French
to me
difficult.
speaking French all the time, and like I could understand it because I was studying the Spanish, but I could not respond obviously because I
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
able, you know.
I find French difficult to understand, at least for me.
Well, it's so like very like you know like well, you know it's French. It's very French. Like it has to be like you know.
Edward, give
Yeah.
us an update on Gemma.
Oh
Gemma, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, so I mean, ideally, I wanna get her here next year. So I mean, maybe I can meet her. Who knows? It'd be cool if I wanna the plan, like you said, come up with the plan.
This could be
So come up with the plan. You know, I'm. I mean, I'm ideally. I know it's still time, but 6 months comes fast. I figure I'll go there. I booked like 2 weeks in Palawan. It's like this beautiful island near, like an hour flight away from Manila. So
yeah.
go there for a couple weeks to chill in that like turquoise water over there, and then go see her
Going this year?
parents probably for a couple.
Going
It's
this
called,
year or no?
huh?
You're going back this year?
Nah, probably the top of January 11th. So it's like the top of the year, and then
Oh,
like
wow.
go there 2 weeks, and then take
Oh,
two
look at the
weeks.
bear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cute.
What a special bear.
Not bad.
Wow,
Sitting on the chair.
unbelievable. What a nice town.
Yeah,
Ed,
that's
so
right.
next
That's why I'm not. I don't have to be in Thailand. Here's good too. Yeah.
beautiful.
That's a beautiful view, man.
Yeah, I mean it's about to be typhoon season over there anyway, so I mean
Oh,
I'm not
also it's a
really
city
trying to go there.
getting hurricane season down in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
honestly,
saying. Like I rather use the time to prepare. Like I can't go there anyway. Like my passport's about to expire. I'm lucky I just renewed my license because I was about to expire. I gotta
When
do
your
a
driver's
medical
license,
I gotta still do the medical for my license because I have a special license. I have a CDL, so it's class
oh, the
B.
truck
You have to,
driver.
because I drive the
oh,
limousines and
Here's a
stuff like
Thai
that.
restaurant.
So it's like
That's
mad
Thai.
shit I gotta do, just to renew. It's all jazz. What is
What
that?
is
A
it? An
barber
Italian
shop? Like it
restaurant?
looks like a
Thai.
barber shop.
He said Thai
That's a
restaurant.
Thai restaurant. That.
Thai. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
Thai Thai.
There's
I
another
love
one.
Thai
There's
Thai.
another one.
Let's go. Bro,
It's a
all I
lot
ate
cheaper in
was Thai
Thailand,
in
though.
Vegas. When I lived in Vegas, it was like Thai food every day. Let's go. Thai
Yeah,
food.
it's just 10 times the price there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Thailand, it's
not
like
where I go.
$2.
Joe, where do you go? 10 times the price. I'm sure anything's 10 times the price in America, bro. Come on, it's jacked up
Yeah,
America.
that's Thai, the pink one. That's Thai restaurant as well.
But I don't find Vegas expensive. It's not
Vegas
as
living
expensive as
wise,
New
like you could live there, but he's right. Like you go get your nails done, and I'm paying like $60, bro. What is this?
Yeah,
I just need my nails done, bro.
yeah.
What do you get acrylics, Ed, for
Yeah,
$60? What do you
I'll get a shine done. I get all that.
you get decoration?
I get a, I get a design. I get a little. Come on.
That's how
For
shop there.
$60, you're getting a diamond or a star on
I
that.
put a little extension on the pinky.
Oh, the
Oh
scratchy pinky.
yeah. But no, but really, for real. I mean, I feel like if she gets her passport, ideally, I can apply for the visa anyway. It's gonna take time for her to approve the visa for her to come here. But I mean that would be ideal that I could be there for like the first month of the year, and then take her back for a few months on a tourist visa, and she could be here for a few months anyway. So I mean, all goes to plan.
Or
You
maybe
know.
one day we can all join John in the port and all go cruising.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. I've
Yeah.
got
Maybe
rooms in Thailand. I got rooms in England. So if people want to visit,
Well, Thailand's not far from the Philippines, bro. Like, I'm definitely coming to see you. No, isn't that far?
I
Isn't
built
that
a
like?
house in Thailand. It's still there.
Oh
Still
yeah.
got it.
I mean, you could come even. You can come to the Philippines too, man. I got extra room,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Philippines great
You
because they
got.
speak English. It's nice and easy there.
but
Yeah.
from the Philippines to Thai, you're at least what, 3 hours away? 4 hours? How far?
Yeah, it's Philippines is nearer for you from America because you can go across the Pacific
You must
via
be
Japan or
5 hours.
something. But for me, Philippines is further away. But that's okay.
Yeah,
It's the
but from
Philippines, the
Thailand
only
though, the
country I haven't been
Philippines,
to in Asia. I haven't been
To
there. I've been
Thailand
everywhere else.
just can't be that far, no?
Nah, it's not that far. No, it's like Thailand and then Cambodia, then Vietnam, and then a bit of sea, and then the Philippines. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
You know
Yeah,
what
not
I
no.
far.
found? I found in Philippines that they all sing so beautiful. They have such nice voices to sing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They
You
get a lot of good people there.
Philippines
There's
is
a lot of religion there as well, which keeps the
they have beautiful
culture
vocal
good.
cords, and
I
they
fell
sing
in
in the
love.
streets and everywhere. They sing really nice.
I fell in love with it over there. Just the fact, like, I mean, the mall. Like, I went to the malls over there. The malls make my mall over here look like a piece of turd. I'm sorry to say it. It's
Oh
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
oh my
yeah,
god. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, and that's why I said jacked up America. Like, it almost makes me cringe. Like, I was like, what is it? I was like, I could live out here basically and get Starbucks like the way that they like. You know what I mean? They send me a $3 offer in Starbucks, and I'm like, bro, I'm paying like 600 pesos over there, and I'm getting like two big drinks. You know? Now, granted, that's still a lot for them, 600 pesos, but like for me, that's what, a few dollars. You know what I mean? That
But
are
I find that,
I
that
couldn't
even
even get a
Starbucks,
cinnamon dolce over here. And it's like
but
750 US. You know?
Yeah.
John, but like for example, the prices here in Colombia are similar to the Philippines or Thailand, and even the Starbucks here is so expensive.
yeah.
It's
Well,
at
so
about
how? So yeah.
US.
So tell me how much in comparison, Marissa. For example, like so, a US dollar to Colombian. What do you got? What is it over there? I don't know the currency. Is
Coffee
it
here could cost you around 15,000 pesos, 15,000 pesos, and it's
right?
about $4, more or less.
Yeah. So it's like yeah.
Yeah,
Expensive.
coffee shops are
They're
quite
good.
similar now. I remember when coffee in Thailand was like half a dollar, in a coffee shop. But now it's pretty much $4. It's
Right.
£4 in England. It's $4. Yeah,
I mean,
coffee
yeah.
shops have equalized in price really around the world. A
But
lot
the
more
truth
than
is that
restaurants.
coffee is becoming very expensive, even in the supermarkets, because here we are big coffee producers, and the coffee here in
Ah,
the super, they're even expensive. The bag of the bag of coffee, it's
But
expensive.
yeah,
no, I hear you. But like at least Dunkin', right? They do like the $6 meal deal. You know what I mean? You get the coffee, you get like the little bacon and egg, and you
yeah,
know you
Yeah.
feel like all right. I walked out with something in my hand, like I didn't get robbed. You know?
yeah. In the Philippines, do they like coffee or do they like green tea or something like that?
Yeah.
Is it coffee? Because in Thailand it's coffee, but in Myanmar it's tea, and in China it's green tea. And
Oh,
there's a
right,
reason
right.
for that. There's a reason for that because in
It's cold.
history, they used to grow um, poppy seeds, shall we say? You know
Right.
what that's for?
Yeah, I know it. I know what
And
that code
and
for.
and that got out of hand in Thailand. And the king said, "Look, we've got to stop. You just got to stop that and just grow coffee." And so they grew coffee instead. And
Yeah.
so Thailand, that's why Thais drink coffee, and the Chinese still drink green tea, and the Lao drink green tea, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah. That's crazy.
Myanmar, yeah. And they changed the habit to a better habit, basically, from what they were doing before. And so it's quite a good move. Yeah.
That's not
But
bad.
green tea is
John,
great
you
because
have
it's very
definitely given
relaxing.
yourself
Well, the
you've given
green
yourself
tea
a
is
very
more
good
like
exercise.
green tea
Yeah,
is
no,
more like
thanks.
the water. It's
I'll chuck
actually
it.
more like
We've
see
got a
we
bit of
drink
a
like
river here as well. We'll get over a bridge.
sorry, yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I didn't know you. But I was saying, I was just adding to what you were saying. Like the green tea is it's really more of a water than like than like we look at it in comparison to coffee over here because we just drink water. But a lot of the water that we drink is not even. It doesn't even have any electrolytes or anything. You have to like add that shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But that's why the tea is actually more of a water for them, you know, in the
yeah,
Asian culture.
yeah. It's
And
like a clean drink. It's like boiled, so it's clean.
right,
But if you
right,
get, there's a lot of smoke. How I discovered green tea is I was getting unwell in Thailand quite a lot. I was getting quite seriously unwell, like chest infections and stuff like that. And it was
really,
despite being a hot country. And it turned out it was actually the smoke. It was like there's a bit of smoke pollution because they burn the fields, and
right,
that gives a bit of a smoke pollution sometimes, just in some months. And
right,
and someone said, "Well, just have some green tea." And so I just bought this great big green pot of of green tea and just sat there for hours just drinking it, and I was totally fixed. I was totally better.
Yeah,
I
it's
was just felt
unbelievable.
100% after that. So after that, I knew that green tea is like a medicine. It's kind of it
Not
just
only that,
relaxes you. It just de-stresses you totally. It makes you relaxed and makes you. The hot water obviously is good. It's
and in
good when
those
you've got an
colder
infection.
countries, the tea does very well for you. It keeps you warm.
Yeah, 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 and warm. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Can imagine.
because there's a lot of mountains. There's a lot of cold places in Asia. There's a lot of mountains. Yeah, they really do
Absolutely.
need that. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny you say that with the mountains. These people said that, yeah, something like that. Like even in, I think I don't know if it was like Costa Rica or whatever. They went in this resort, like, and you like do like a volcanic bath. I did something
yeah.
similar at like Saint
Oh yeah, the hot
Lucia.
springs. Yeah, go to every hot spring. It's brilliant.
Oh man, yeah, that sounded like because I
That's
did
the
that
tourist.
something similar in
Yeah,
Saint Lucia.
yeah,
Like that, the volcanic bath, bro, was like nothing like it. The mud I took, they actually gave me mud from there. Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
used like a mud mask. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I did
I
that
took
in
that
Iceland
home.
once. Yeah, I went to Iceland where they've got real volcanoes kicking off the whole time,
Oh yeah.
and they have these hot springs, and they have these glaciers that are melting, and then you've got to dodge the quicksand at the bottom of the glacier so you don't sink into the quicksand. And quite
Oh, that's
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's good. That was good. I was a child. I was quite young. That was my first dangerous holiday of many,
Wow. I
of
hear
what would become a
Kind of cool,
lifestyle
yeah. Far
of
away
dangerous
John living
holidays.
his
Yeah. Yeah, I think
dangerous
I've
side.
counted 7 times that I've really been somewhere way too dangerous for 7 times so far. Yeah, yeah. So it's good.
Yeah.
Good to look.
Oh,
Good to
Yeah.
survive anyway.
I would love to visit Iceland. I hear it's beautiful there.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not.
Iceland.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It is very
Yeah.
unique. Yeah,
Parents
yeah.
went there a few years back to Iceland. They went by cruise though. But they
If you
love
go now, if you go right now, it won't be dark. It'll be light all night. Be sunlight all
Oh
night
crazy.
yeah.
long. Right
I
now,
That's
in
heard about
Iceland.
insane.
I heard there's like a period of time where it's like sun like all
Yeah,
day in Iceland.
yeah. In fact, I've only got about another couple of hours here, and the sun will come up here
It's
because the
crazy.
night is short. Yeah.
Yeah.
In this time of year.
I
This is
forget what
the
time is
shortest.
it over there right now. Where are you at? You're
This is
still
this
in
is
the.
3 a.m. now.
Oh
I'm not even
Yeah,
tired.
I
I'm
wake up
having
at about
fun
that.
talking to my friends, so I'm not tired. Yeah,
It's all good, man. Like I wake up around 2, 3 sometimes too. Like I'm like, what am I doing? So I might as well.
yeah. I
I'll
woke up at
reply.
5 this morning. Yeah,
wow, man.
a long
And what do you
day.
do at 2 or 3 a.m. when you wake up?
Like I'll start praying. I'm like talk to God. Like just
That's
one
good.
Yeah,
on one. Yeah,
that's
because
great.
that's exactly the time. If you woke you up at that time, then it's the time to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because everybody's gonna be up by 6 a.m. and then it's too much time, too much going on. You start feeling all that electricity. When it's 2, 3. That's why the monks wake up at like 2 a.m. too. They
yeah,
start the. Yeah.
yeah.
True.
Monks are
So
great. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, listen, it's not every day, but if you're waking up anytime between 3 to 5 and it's not on an alarm, that means he wants to talk to you.
yeah,
It's all,
yeah,
and then like yeah, there's actually a good dude that talked about this was Doctor man, I forget his did someone with a W. But anyway, he used to say like yeah, 3 to 5, and then even then to just use that time to like just work on your like visual plans, like whatever it is for yourself. And yeah, I mean, and then I use that time too just for gratitude and like even if I uh don't have like big things to think about, like I'll just simply be thankful for like the fact that I'm in the bed and I don't have to be like out freezing or sweating on the floor or whatever, just simple things to be able to because then even if I fall back asleep, at least like I already started the day, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And then like it starts it. Especially if you kind of wake up groggy, you kind of could reset yourself a little bit if you didn't, because really you should kind of fall asleep before 5 minutes before you go to sleep anyway. Especially if you had a bad day, you
yeah,
should use that time to like really kind of like hone in and start your breathing,
Yeah.
yeah,
so that like subconsciously you continue that breathing too through your sleep. Because most of us aren't even breathing right. Like our lungs supposed to be open. but we're taking like short breaths, like, you know, and it's like, bro, you're supposed to really slow that down. So yeah, I try to. I mean, I'm still working on that. I don't got that perfect either, you know. So
Looks like you're on the right track.
yeah, I mean, I could be writing more. That's a big thing. Like, I was just listening to this video by Jesse Itzler. He's cool. He's married to Sarah Blakely. She invented Spanx, and he put this video out. You guys should check it out too. Even though he's like 56, he put out it's like 40 things I wish I knew when I was in my 20s.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
So
was just
true.
cool to
Yeah,
like resonate. Yeah. And he's like, yo, I wish I journaled more. He's like, I don't remember shit from 2 years ago. He's like, let alone my 20s, you know? And
yeah,
it's just funny, you know. But I was like, it's true, because it's like, you know, you take for granted even he had an example, like if you don't want to write, you could still do like a photo journal every year of like
yeah,
all the photos you took in your phone, and then like put it together and just like, you know, look back on the year in pictorial way. So
yeah,
that I thought was kind of cool too, because I feel like the picture says 1,000 words anyway. So
I agree.
yeah,
yeah.
I
Yeah, I
agree.
got so many photos. When I started traveling before digital cameras, so I used to have to go. I used to have to take my film into a shop, and they'd make a CD of it. So
John,
they'd digitize it onto a CD.
I
I've got these
empathize,
old
bro.
CDs.
I'm not that young, but I'm not that old either. But I was in Europe. First time I'm in Europe, I still had to buy one of those, like, you know, handhelds. You press the button. You had to go get it
Yeah,
developed. The whole
yeah,
thing, the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
bro.
That's
I
cool.
didn't
Yeah,
have
it's
no
just,
digital phone to like,
I
you
think
know.
we all saw that. We all saw that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, definitely. But I'm saying like a lot of I was on that, like I feel like we're in that borderline, you know, like I was born in the 80s, so it's like 87, you know, it started that I was on that borderline where like even my mom still has one of those like dial phones where you have to spin the buttons, you know what I'm saying?
oh
Oh
yeah, yeah,
wow.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those. I remember those.
Real
Wow.
old, bro, like so
Those,
old.
wow. Now I
Yeah,
feel
it's great. It's as long as you're healthy, you know. What thing I got most right when I was young and when I was teenager, I used to go on massive cycle rides. I'd cycle up to 100 miles
Yeah,
on a Saturday or a week over a weekend,
that's
and I
sick,
just
bro.
knew, I just had a really strong feeling that I would be grateful for doing that later on. And I'm there now, and I'm really, for my age, I look. I mean, I don't feel that I shouldn't be healthy at my age. I feel I should be healthy. But looking around at people my age, they're not healthy.
I was gonna
true.
say, if you've been like you seem like you could probably like the energy you got right now, like jump on the bike and start
Yeah,
filming
yeah,
again,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. The endurance was massive. Yeah, your lungs were massive. You could just go to the bottom of the swimming pool and just like lie down at the bottom of a deep swimming pool for literally a minute, and you just had the oxygen in your lungs. It's like
Yeah, I
superpower.
definitely enjoy
You
the
could
swimming.
sprint. You could sprint like unbelievably fast. You just had this power, even though you didn't train sprinting. You just
Right.
did these long, slow rides. But yeah, you feel so amazing. Yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah, I
nah,
never
it's
been to
cool
the
you said
gym.
that, man.
Yeah,
I actually think I might get a bike again, because now you kind of like talk me into, because I want to start running hills. Like I want to do like these outdoor workouts to
yeah,
push myself, because I've been
yeah,
reading these different articles. Like even Bruce Lee was like inspired by this one dude who was a wrestler. He used to just do like body
yeah.
squats. He didn't go no gym, you know. He
Yeah,
just went
yeah,
to
you
like
don't need to. Yeah.
so
And
it's just
and
like
how I felt afterwards. I mean, I've never really taken drugs at all or anything like that. But how I felt like the day after or 2 days after a massive ride was exactly how all my friends were explaining they felt after doing,
right. Nah,
recreational
yeah, dude.
substances.
You were
And
getting highs, bro.
yeah, it's natural. It's so healthy. It's telling you this is the right thing to do. Yeah, yeah,
For sure, yeah, bro. Cause
yeah,
you were hitting thresholds, yeah. The brain gets to a point where it's like, yo, you
yeah,
pass this. Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. There's a
yeah.
second wind, like even there's this video. Now you got me thinking, cause what's his name that just passed, the boxer, uh,
George Foreman.
yeah, bro. He was
I
talking
used
Yeah.
about how cause he used to like but not want to run. You know what I'm saying? But then like. You know, because even I think about it too. I'm like, oh, 7 miles or this mile. Like, yo, you hear with Goggins, he gets up and runs like 12 miles, right? But for both by 5 a.m. Like, he gets
Mm,
up 5 a.m. First thing he does is run 12 miles.
yeah.
Like, guys out of his
wow.
mind. But, like, and then he still does like 2 hours of meditation and stretching at the end of the night too. I'm like, dude, this guy is crazy. But not to get all rambling, but
It's so good to be
yeah,
outside,
like
though.
George
I mean,
Foreman
like
was saying,
here
like
tonight,
you
being
get into
outside
like a
in the real
second
world.
wind.
Yeah,
You get into
yeah,
like a second wind, and he's like, when you get that second wind,
yeah,
man, he's like, yo, it's on, bro. It's
yeah,
like a mental shift of like
yeah, yeah,
you, you
yeah,
open a gate, kind of like,
yeah. It is like that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I knew I'd never be an athlete. That I wasn't going to be able to go that last 10%, But I went most of the way, and it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's just superpower. Yeah, people have no idea how good it is to be fit. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to play play sports when I was younger. I did a few actually.
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
it's good that you did, John, because that's another thing. The more children, they did a study, like the children
Oh,
who did.
children today don't do anything.
Well, that's the thing. Well, I'm saying like the children who play one sport, right, and
mm,
only focused on one sport, are
yeah,
more likely to get hurt later in life than the
yeah,
people who played more than one sport because they were able to like they test different muscles and do different things. So it's like kind of
yeah.
like I was grateful my dad put me into like everything: baseball,
Yeah.
basketball, soccer.
Mm,
Like I played all of it except like tennis. I mean, tennis would be kind of cool to try.
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit
I
is
can't
hard.
do ball sports because my eyes don't synchronize. I can't catch a ball because one of my eyes is long sighted and one's short sighted. So
Oh wow.
That's
this
fun,
is
yeah.
great because I've got brilliant vision. That's absolutely brilliant, but it's no good for catching a fast object. so
Ah,
so
we'll
I
put
did cycling. That's why I did
you might
cycling.
be a good pitcher then. We'll put you on the mound. You
Yeah,
could just
I could
throw.
I could throw something but not catch it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
like I miss those days of just like, when I was a kid, like I used to always be outside like playing sports. Like the first
Mm,
sport I did was soccer. I did that for like about a year.
mm,
And I was like maybe like 7. And then I did baseball afterwards. I did baseball for 5 years.
mm.
And I did softball in 7th grade in middle school. And then I did wrestling in 8th grade middle school.
Oh man, you got wrestling. That's a great bro. Wrestling is the foundation of all jujitsu, all that.
Yeah. And then
So if you have any of that, it's good, man.
I did football, American football freshman year of high school. After that, I didn't do any more sports.
Mm.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got the memory. Everybody
But
got muscle memory, dude.
yeah, I'm not as
yeah,
fast as I used to be, man, since I'm getting older.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, same. I tell this people all the time. Like, watch the documentary Muhammad Ali, bro. The minute he changed like that speed, he said the same shit. He was like, "Oh, I'm getting older." That's when he slowed down, bro. The minute he fucking started changing his language and he started saying like, started going back to "I'm the greatest" again, bro. That's
mm,
when he started winning again. He actually got faster. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the
Yeah,
mind, yo. The mind is a crazy thing, bro. Like, there's guys in better shape. I'm in my like I used to think I was in great shape in my 20s, and then it's like, yo, you get to your 30s, and you're like, granted, yeah, you feel more pain,
yeah.
but like, there's a
It's like
certain
the body's not used to it.
right, but like, I'm saying, like, even I saw Mark Wahlberg too, and then like, cause he got a little like chunky too, and he's like, yo, if there's anyone listening, he's like, I'm telling you, he's like, just stay in shape. It's harder to like get back in cause once you're in
As you get
shape,
older.
you know what I'm saying, to keep it. But it's like that muscle memory, man. Like you always could take it slow. Like the ego wants you to like move fast with everything. It's stupid. You just
yeah.
gotta like remind yourself, like, yo, this is like a marathon. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what it's designed for, isn't it? In ancient times, we would go on long, slow walks for hunting and stuff like that. We weren't just rushing around. We
Yeah,
Right.
were, but we had the power. What I've found out from cycling slowly for long distances is it actually gives you massive power when you need it.
Yeah.
So you can sprint. To chase down that wherever you're trying to hunt. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're onto
So
something though, because my buddy Dom, I mean, he's a bodybuilder. This kid used to squat like 600. Then COVID hit, so he couldn't go to the gym, and that's
yeah.
what he picked up. And he's like, uh, yeah, like he just started cycling. This kid's like big into it now. So he's
Mm,
like he does the weights and he does the cycling. So you're
mm.
definitely onto something. I mean, it's not.
that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I wish
Yeah,
I
it's
could have
definitely good.
time to do that. I wish I had time to like go walk, go do my walks around like how I did before. So ever
Yeah,
since I started working the second job, I
yeah.
really I haven't had that time to like
The
really
best
do that.
advice for you, John, like Tony Robbins does, because he's the same way, bro. Bursts. He does like so. Take 5 minutes and just burst. In other words, like high intensity. Like do like I don't know, one even if it's one pull up and then 3 push ups and then you know what I mean, like 5 squats or whatever. Like the point is like you put your body into like these bursts and you kind of you test the frame of different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it keeps you on edge too, and it doesn't make it makes it kind of fun. Like instead of like, oh god, I gotta go to the gym now, I gotta do 5 sets of presses, like this is what I gotta do.
Yeah, I'll probably have more time to do that once I start working hybrid from my regular job. So, because since I started like my new job last month, I've been going to the office every day. But eventually, like they'll put me to work hybrid, on certain days. So
Yeah, because
probably
you're in the cruise terminals. You're at the cruise
that's my
terminal.
second job. That's my second
Oh
job.
man, you're hustling. Yeah, so you're doing a couple. I feel you, bro.
My
I
my
mad
my
respect, man.
my that's my second job on the weekend. So I was actually just talking about that, just before you came in. So and then my regular job, I work at DHL. So which I just started that last month actually.
What's
So
DHL? What is that? Is that the rental
Great.
stuff?
Yeah, like cool.
shipping, like
Yeah,
exporting.
I used to use them in Thailand when I was selling stuff around the world. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
DHL. Yeah,
yeah.
they
I
used to come to my
process.
house and pick it up, and then it would
Yeah,
be in like South Africa or somewhere, the next day. It's
yeah.
cool.
I'm processing orders that are coming in from like different countries, and then I gotta put in the order and send it to customs, to that port of where it's you know
Yeah.
destined to go to, and I gotta see if they approve it or not, and then do the delivery and release and send it to the broker. I mean, not the broker, the coordinator of like the account that I'm working on, for example. So
Yeah.
yeah, it keeps me busy. So yeah, there's always something for me to do. But
I would
yeah,
tell you to just get a couple of those, like maybe like those adjustable dumbbells, keep them at the house. And
no,
fucking,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
actually, like
yeah.
like
That's
I have
what
my
my
moments.
son does.
I
He's
have
got
my
all the things. Yeah, yeah,
like I do have my moments, for example, where like I kind of have that energy in me to like just go out for a walk around my area.
right.
So, if it's like nighttime, I'll just go around downtown, maybe like a quick 45-minute walk around downtown area. And if it's like on a weekend, for example, I'll do like downtown and Brickell. So
Yeah,
that's
Brickell's
like about
cool.
an hour and a half of walking, maybe 2 hours at most. And I take my time. I just go explore around, take pictures, post it on WhatsApp for people to see, and that's about it. But
Or
yeah,
put your alarm 30 minutes before you wake up.
say it
Set
again.
your alarm for 30 minutes before, 30 minutes before
I could do
earlier.
that. Yeah, I could
And
do
you
that
could just
too.
do 30 minutes as soon as you wake up.
I
It's
could do that
true.
too.
That's good for any of us to
Yeah,
hear,
Yeah.
yeah, for any.
Marissa's our cheerleader,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
you could work your muscles or anything in the house, but you want to work your heart, the cardio. That's what's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
To
true.
keep
and
your
I gotta
heart.
drink a
Actually,
lot of
here's
water.
a little tip. Here's a little tip, right? Actually, it's funny. Damn, it sucks that my camera's not working, but they did this. It's this concept of like, it's called NEAT. So it's like basically non-exercise activity,
Yeah,
and what it means is there's actually you could be, you know what I mean. You can stay relatively thin and fit from just even like cleaning your house, like all these different things. Like it's really all like maintaining like
your
the
body.
non-exercising activities too that are just you're reaching for something in the house, go grabbing for your cabinet. You gotta clean the top of the cabinet. You gotta do all this. You gotta reach. You gotta bend over
Because you're
because
keeping your
it's
body
like
active. So
right
you're
because bro,
constantly moving. So
that's the
you're
thing. Most
burning.
people bend down and then like that's when they get an injury. It's like something stupid. Like my buddies, even my cousin who's fit. He doesn't because I told him too. I was like, yo, you need to stretch more after. He tore his bicep picking up a piece of wood, bro. And this kid's like jacked more than me.
Wow.
And I was like, bro, I was like, that's a clear sign that you know what I'm saying, the muscle stretched out, and then like you flexed it back and it tore, because you're not stretching enough. So
Yeah.
that's why even if you listen to Tony Horton, one more added added note, like what Marissa's saying about the heart. Even he was like he invented P90X, and that's one of the one of the tougher programs I ever did, because it's like you do chest back, you do plyometrics, which is like jump training, you do yoga, you do everything, and everybody was like hating on him for the yoga part. Like mad people were hating because they're like, yo, the program's great, but like, yo, I don't want to do yoga, blah blah blah. And he goes, I will tell you something right now. He goes, I love doing pull-ups and I love doing push-ups and I love my six pack. He's like, but he goes, if I don't do yoga, he's like, something's gonna tear eventually. And
Oh
he goes,
wow.
if I had a genie that came down and told me I only had one exercise I could only do for the rest of my life, he's like, I would do yoga. And that's coming out of a guy that's fit, you know. So there's more that I would tell you, and even for me, I need to do some more yoga too, because it just opens up the breathing, the mind. You hold yourself into like isometric holds that you don't typically do during the day, you know, because everything else is like about movement. Yoga is kind of about stillness, but also still holding
Yeah,
flexion.
it's
You know what I mean?
movement.
You're still like keeping the muscles active, and
Yeah.
like the core work of it too is like harder than most people realize.
Plus, you might meet a lot of ladies there. If for those who are single, it's
Yes,
probably a good
too.
idea. Actually,
John, yeah, bro. There you go,
probably a
dog.
good idea. That's one thing that's been missing from my tour. Is I'm very conscious of. I haven't seen a single lady all night because nobody's here. Yeah,
Find the nearest yoga studio.
And you can see them in tight spans and
yeah, yeah.
of
So
course you
that's
can see them in their tight clothes.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you don't and you wanted a YouTube, you could start with like Brian
Oh,
Kest. You
okay.
could like his videos are I think on YouTube. He should have a couple like basic starter. His like I mean he does like power yoga and like he's the type that dude is like he's not even like ripped or anything, bro. But this guy could do handstands like any like I'm like any
Oh,
gymnast, you know.
I used to try. Well, I haven't done this in so long, but I remember I used to do like handstands when I was like younger. I haven't
Mm.
done that in so long.
Yeah,
I
bro.
gotta.
This guy could sit in a split, put his hands down, and pick himself up into a straight line. Like that's
Oh
the type
wow.
of strength he's got. Yeah, like it's a different
Wow.
type of, and he's not even like I said, he's got no like shredded. This guy looks probably if you saw him on the street, you wouldn't even think he could do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that's the type of like mental. I don't know, man. Yoga is crazy like that, yo. It's really focused,
I
Mm.
guess
but
it keeps the mind so like concentrated. The
right,
body.
and then he only does nose breathing. So like that's another thing. Like if you, it really forces you to like focus on the breath through the nose, in and out through the nose solely. Like because most of us do like in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah.
He does strictly nose breathing, which I've started with too, and it was like that was a real good start for me because I used to focus on the poses a lot, and then he even walks you through it. He's like, get out of your ego, like
You know
don't
what
focus.
nose breathing is very good for? For when you want to go to the bathroom and you can't go to the bathroom.
Well, that's a good tip too. There we go. So
I
when y'all,
promise.
I'll remember that when I'm constipated. Thanks, Marissa.
You'll use your fingers, the thumb. No, seriously, the thumb and the index.
I'm just
Google it.
saying. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
That's right.
I
That's
believe you. I'm saying like thanks for. We're going there. So like we opened that door already.
Oh, we're just human,
No, it's all good. Yeah, I mean it's
right?
crazy. Yeah, it's for sure. Yeah, but it
That's why I tell
increases
you
the.
guys, do not put the ladies on the pedestals. It's not doesn't work like that.
No, for sure. You're right about that. You have to have respect and like common decency. But like I think with the going back to that and like I think what I learned too is like even just in general, like the niceness comes off like it's like sometimes like I was like where called too nice or just over, it's like it's almost like it seems like there's an agenda sometimes or you're like you're doing too much, it's like where
Yeah.
uh or sometimes it's like like you don't want to talk down and be like disrespectful either, like you're above people, but you know what I'm saying. You don't have to feel like you have to do like so much to
No, just have
you
to
know.
treat the ladies with respect, treat them
No,
well,
you have, yeah, you do have to respect people. Some people
but go
have
the extra mile. Who wants to go the extra mile with you?
that is fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
you have to meet each other
Yeah.
halfway.
And like who likes you. Look to who's looking at you. This way you don't get your heart broken. This way you don't get rejection. Because sometimes we just look in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, that's the
There's a lot
thing
of body
too. It's like
language, isn't there? Yeah.
it goes back to what John said, even with like how the internet, like the internet is like, even that, it's like, you distract, even if you're like out, not outside, you could like distract yourself with your, and it's not, I don't know how healthy it is sometimes to be looking at the stuff that we're looking at, you know what I mean? Like, especially if it's like, I know it's cliche, but the windows are the eyes to the soul, it's like, all right, so what we're looking at is that the eyes are an extension of the brain, and it only just keeps stimulating the brain in whatever way we're looking at it. So it's like
Yeah.
we just gotta be
There's pretty
careful,
much
you know what I'm
AI
saying?
fake
The idea is to
fake
consume
this
less and less
online
of
now.
the
Yeah.
these out
Yeah.
there.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general, like it's just like you could go down the street and see a billboard with, you know what I mean, like, oh, come get lip injections or something like that. It's just like,
Mm.
I don't know. I just think about my niece and like, what is she gonna think if she sees? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just
Mm.
I don't know. It's just a crazy world with the advertising. It always has been.
Mm.
Yeah,
And especially now with internet. It's like,
be like, I
but
see some advertisements like on the internet, for example, be like, get hard in 15 minutes. No, 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 no,
yeah, that's
no, no joke,
Cialis,
no
bro.
joke, no joke. I'm
Yeah,
not joking.
like, bro, the TV too. It's like, oh,
Oh, that
if
too, but
you
I see
if
it
you
more
need
on the internet.
if you need a dose of Cialis, call this number right now. For
I
it's like,
like
what?
I'll see like an advertisement like of a woman and she's got like a red pill saying like, oh, get hard in 15 minutes. Call this number,
Yeah.
you know.
I've never
So
used those at all.
Yeah, right. I
It
know they
it
jack you
is
up. It's like,
like if it
yeah.
doesn't happen, it's for a reason, and
No, and
move on.
what's actually crazy? Like I don't mean to go a little XXX about this, but
it's all good. It's like she
you know,
said, what are you
but
and me?
I've seen, even believe it or not, even on YouTube, I like my dad and I, like both of us have seen like advertisement, and you see like a advertisement of like a woman fully naked, like about, oh,
Mm.
wanna meet this woman, let's say like Maria, 50 years old, lives in Miami, wants
Yeah,
wanna have
yeah.
sex.
I know what you
And
mean.
my
Yeah.
dad and I will be like, what the fuck is this? Is this for real?
Mm.
So
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they pop up with
they
yeah.
be popping up like advertisements like that, even on YouTube. It's like, oh wow, like,
Yeah, like meet locals in your area or
yeah, meet
whatever.
locals in the
Yeah,
area, like, oh, want to have sex with with this such and such person tonight or tomorrow, whatever.
yeah. Yeah, I know, man. Mad provocative, bro. It's all
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
it's selling lust, bro. It's selling lust. You know what I'm
It's selling
saying?
lust, but
Yeah.
I'm not looking for lust. I'm looking for love.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's tough, man. And like
yeah,
Marissa said this too. Like it's like, cause it's like people treat each other as like replaceable sometimes, and it's like,
yeah.
Mm.
and it's tough. It's like, yo, like that's why there was a, I don't know. I tried to post. There was this video of Matthew McConaughey. He kind of put it in such a good way about like the relationship aspect of like, he's like, you could be ahead of your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that doesn't mean you're not a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like a certain way. Like there's like a certain time, bro. Because like he made a good point. He's like, there might be a time even you're ahead, and then you get bedridden, you get sick, something like that. And now you need her more than ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially if you were like demonizing her, how you expect her she's gonna come in every time and take care of you? So it's like there's a certain level of like, all right, and realizing too, like she might be, she might have qualities or better ahead of you that you don't have. You know what I'm saying? And how's
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah. It like you both share. You guys can share it with the qualities that you have with each other. Like one might be good at something while the
Mm.
other is not, and vice versa.
Right, and
And
you
you
know,
share experiences, and the longer you're together, the more experiences you've got in common. Like you can reminisce about when we went here and there, and it becomes really hard to want to leave a relationship the longer you're in it.
Yeah,
It does work well. Yeah,
that
yeah,
yeah, easy to leave a relationship in the beginning versus the
yeah.
longer you.
Time. It's like my problem now is that I can't judge a lady quickly anymore. It's like
yeah,
because I've got so much experience of life. I,
right,
Yeah,
I've got like 100 questions. It's like I can't judge her until I know
yeah,
at least half of the answers.
yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
why.
No,
so
I
I need
feel you.
time, I need their attention. So I've got to work out ways to get their attention for a long enough time to sort of,
Yeah,
find out.
exactly. That's why it's always
Mm.
good to like get to know people.
But
Yeah, yeah,
Ed said
To see
something
how they
very
are.
beautiful, which is treat everybody with respect because you
yes,
never know when you're gonna need that person.
yeah. And you
Today
never
we're
know the good things about them until later as well, that you find out
Yeah,
later. So you don't, yeah,
some
you
people
don't
have
know how good they actually might be. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, some people
and
have that
today
quality
we
too.
have hands, but tomorrow we don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can
yes,
happen.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're treating your spouse, your partner, whoever, like garbage. Wait till tomorrow when
Mm,
you get a disease. Wait till tomorrow when you become sick. Who's gonna take
mm,
care of you?
mm.
Nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Some people have
So
that
that's a
quality
very
to
good
be
point.
respectful.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
because I
You
feel
need
like
good, loyal
that's
people around you. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It's I mean it's tough, you know. Of course, like um, this day and age. I mean, like I don't know. Like sometimes you go outside, there's distractions everywhere. It's not like what I mean. Like as a uh as a man, you know what I mean. It's common to be like attracted to other women or whatever, but it's not like if your intention is like yeah, like I said this before, even to Marissa too. Like I know it's a distance relationship, but it doesn't matter if she's in the house and I go to the deli and I see another
Mm,
girl and I decide, oh hey, how you doing? What's your number? Then that's just the character that I'm bringing. That's just who.
mm.
That's just what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
That's just being very sleazy because
Right, exactly.
us
But
ladies
that's
we
my,
do
you know
it
what I mean.
advice.
Right. So that's my point. What I'm saying is like, I don't. So to regardless if she's a mile away or 1,000 miles away, I don't want to, I don't want to be like that, Then I always say, then I just might as well be single.
Mm,
And
Exactly. Same thing with cheating. Like if you're gonna cheat on your partner, for example, might as well stay
mm,
single. You know.
I
mm.
agree.
So that's just my perspective.
but I feel like what happens is a lot of people get comfortable and complacent, so rather than actually like communicate and it's safe that, but then the lifestyle that they have.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That's why cheating is like it goes covert and then like it gets like disguised or whatever. I'm not saying in all cases, but it's a shame that it's going on. Like like I don't know. I don't even like to listen to the statistics. I hope they're actually wrong with that shit. To be honest with you, you know.
No,
There's all,
statistics work for people who are not careful.
yeah.
For people who fall for the wrong reasons, for people
Yeah.
who are buying love, who are
Yes,
falling with
being
the wrong
careful is the number one tip I would give
yeah.
anyone is be careful. Yeah, yeah, that's
For
right.
people who
You
are
can
not
stay
looking
out of
for
trouble. Yeah, yeah, and
yes.
think. Yeah,
Yeah, that's why it's
um,
always good to like get to know like the person that you're interested in. For example, your girlfriend,
mm,
boyfriend, husband, wife. Get to know
It's
them.
like you cannot fall in love with a whore and expect her to become a church lady the
yeah,
next day.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
yeah,
it's like you are getting what you are getting. You are buying
Yeah,
buy whatever you find. Don't try to change that person.
yeah,
Buy what you find.
exactly.
yes. Just understand the profile and yeah, what
Yeah.
motivates
Well, that's
them and what should
you
motivate
know.
them. It's
It's
where.
it's it's so logical, like everything we're saying, and even in and on the first basis, it seems like that, right? And then like that's the thing. Like I think, and then of course we're emotional creatures, or we have feelings
Mm,
that we try to, even as men, like well, that's what we'll like suppress because we try to put that whole macho thing. It's like, well, we're spiritual creatures too, and it's like even though it's like in this physical realm, it's like, oh yeah, or like you said, like, oh, I'm dating a stripper or I'm dating this. It's like, yeah, you kind of know what you're getting into, but then it's like anything else, you know. It's still, you know, this is still a person. You're a person. She
Mm,
has feelings. You have feelings. Things happen, and even if it ends the way it ends, whatever. It's just that point that you're still like, oh well, dang, what am I doing to myself, or what is she, you know? Because the word love gets still. I feel like, regardless, you know, in my experience, like sometimes the word love gets thrown around like so
mm.
casually, you know what I mean? And then it's
Yeah,
like,
there's lots of
yo,
reasons. There's reasons for loving people sometimes, and that can be a good thing, you know, because they're helping you in some way, in lots of different ways. But I would say, children, I would recommend children at the right time having children because they were
oh
so
yeah,
good for my relationship, my longest relationship. They were so good when it was very rare that we were having serious problems. It was very rare, but when we did, the children were like, whichever one of us was ready to walk out, the children were like, no way, you're not going, you're not leaving, you know. And like we
Oh,
go, oh yeah, all right. It was just
wow.
it's a very strong gravity that keeps it all together. Yeah.
How many
yeah, I
kids do
feel
you
you.
have, John?
It's
You
a
have two?
team, you know. Sorry, Maritza?
How many kids do you have?
Two,
Two.
one boy, one girl,
Boy,
and
girl.
That's
yeah,
cool.
How old are they?
that was it was they
John,
I
Gina.
adopted them. They were my girlfriend's children before she met me. My son, I met him late. He was 9 when I met him. He was his father didn't really want to look after him, and
Oh,
he was living in a slum. This is going back a long time in Thailand history when Bangkok had slums. So he was a street kid who had to learn to fight. You know, Thai boxing comes from that. He had to learn to fight. He had to defend himself, and he had to work as a child to even have breakfast in the morning. So it was like real tough slum life. The Philippines used to
wow.
have even worse slums back in the day. And
Wow.
so he was like, he
Yeah.
heard his mum had this foreign boyfriend, and as soon as he heard, he got himself at 9 years old on the bus. His father was quite happy to not have to look after him. He got on the bus from Bangkok up to Chiang Mai, which is the other end of the country, and
Wow.
on his own. And he just turned and and he was just there. You know, he was just turned up. So he introduced himself, and of
Wow.
course I accepted him because it was, you know, he was so happy, you know, to have someone who might be able to look after him. So went with
Yeah.
that. And so I did look after him. I took him to England a lot of times, and he's now exactly my height. So the exact centimeter is my height because I gave him my diet. So he ate the English fish and chips and the English diet.
How
And
old is
so
your son?
he's now 30 and
Oh
is
wow.
now a famous Thai TikTok channel. He travels around the world, seeing football clubs around the world. He gets paid by
Um,
football clubs. He was in Barcelona football club, paid by them. So he's living the dream. He loves football, and he meets the biggest stars of football. I like Rio Ferdinand. He got his autograph last week, and so he talks to him because he's got great English. Because I've given him fluent English, which a lot of Thais don't have. So he can talk to his football stars in perfect English, and they're like really surprised that this Thai kid can really have a good conversation with them. So he
Yeah.
does well on his TikTok channel, and that's his living now. So he's
Well,
got
I mean,
like
look at that.
uh,
You're like,
600,000 nearly
trying to
followers.
make
Or something.
YouTube
Yeah,
videos, man.
I mean,
yeah.
God bless. Like that's you helped him get there, you know.
So
Yeah.
yeah, because he watched me. So he didn't want a normal job after seeing my sort of lifestyle, turning up there in Thailand without a job, you know, and able to live, you know.
Well,
And
that's the thing, man.
so that
See, you
pushed
live
him,
your
you know.
dream, then you give
Yeah,
permission for people to live theirs. That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you just
So now
like
I'm
this living
hoping it's
example.
really successful because I think I've had mine. You know, I've got to do normal jobs, you know. So yeah, to get
Yeah,
by.
but like it's
Here's
listen,
the
we all
celebrity.
gotta take.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. I'm super unjealous. I want everyone around me to be more successful than me because it saves me
Yeah.
the bother, you know. Let them be successful, and it rubs off, you know, if you're involved with the people. So
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
No, absolutely.
it's the right way, you know.
Oh, bravo.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Bravísimo.
All of you,
Uh,
my love, Thank you so much. What an amazing conversation.
Who
Thanks
was
for
that?
it.
Your
Yeah, it's
niece?
great.
Was that
Yeah.
your niece?
Yeah, that was my niece crying for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah.
Go
Nice.
tend
It's
to
had a
her.
long
Yeah,
time. Thank you.
Play.
It's double length. Thank you.
Wow.
I know. You
Yeah.
gotta tend to her. That's
Yeah.
what is that? That's your sister's daughter?
My sister, yes, she has one 10-year-old and two 7-year-olds. So that's one of the 7-year-olds.
God bless, man.
Yeah.
Is she
And I
having
don't
more?
have kids. She's not having more, no.
All right,
No
she
more.
stopped at
Yeah.
3.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
it's
close.
great number. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have kids,
But
Ed?
since I don't have kids, for me it's great.
I
Yeah.
don't have any children. I had a
But
stepson.
someone has to have three, you know, for someone else doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a stepson. I have godchildren, but that's it for now. I mean, who knows in the future? As
Yeah.
You probably will because Gemma's very young. You probably will.
Yeah.
yeah,
How
I
old are
mean,
you, Ed, if I could ask?
I'll be 38 next month, man. July 24th, my
Oh,
birthday.
wow. Oh,
Yeah, it's coming.
Great. I'm July as well. So yeah.
You're a
July
Cancer.
what, John?
5.
You're a
All
Cancer.
Oh,
right.
you're
We've got a carnival. I'll probably show you. I can show you maybe if we. There's a
So
carnival
three
on
of
my
you-
birthday, so it's like
three
a
of you all
celebration.
share the same month of
oh,
birthdays.
how nice.
The three of you share the same month of birthdays, July.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
My son's July as well, and his girlfriend's July as well. So we've got a massive cluster.
So what day's your birthday, Ed?
The 24th. So it's a
You're a
Leo. I just make the Leo cutoff.
Yeah, you're a Leo.
Oh,
My dad and my niece are July 23rd, so they're Leos as well. I know birth
Oh yeah, that's that cusp right
July
there.
28th, right?
So we're all
I'm not-
pretty much almost the same star sign. There we go.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So
All right.
a
Good
big
night. Buena noche.
everybody.
Buona notte.
Thank you. Time to drive home now. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah, be
Keep
good,
walking
John. Get some
safe
sleep
home.
or get some start your
Thanks.
day. I don't know if you
Good luck
John, it
in
was
your
nice
new
meeting
job.
you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
It was nice meeting you,
Great
John.
chat.
And remember,
Thank you
John,
for the special time.
put the man in manager.
Yes. Yeah.
Your
We'll
boss.
see what
Yeah.
happens. See what I can
Whoever your
find.
boss is, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell him put John as the man of manager. Capital M for manager.
God bless everyone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. See
John, you got
guys.
this, okay?
Let's hope the ladies think so too.
I
See you
believe
around.
you.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Good
Have a
night,
good night,
everyone.
everybody.
Good
Bye.
night.
Take care, guys.
Espérate.
Ciao, querida. All right, John. Take care, man.